There we go. This is Nancy Harkness with Writer Unedited number 40, where I just sit at my writing desk and talk to you about whatever is going on in my writing world, sometimes in my life world. I will explain the outfit in a minute because that's from my real life world. If you ever miss one of these lives and you're interested in catching up, please go over to my YouTube channel because I post them all there afterwards. Okay, just to remind you, the pre-order for Royal Kaleva Luis is up, excuse me, on Amazon. It's at a special price of $2.99 from now until the end of the first week of release. And as always, I'll be making a donation of a portion of my royalties to an animal rescue group or two. And in my next newsletter that goes out, which I hope will be soon, you will get to vote on which animal rescue group you would like me to donate to. So don't miss that. Also going out, not in that newsletter, but after that, I will be sending out another newsletter where you can get free bookmarks. So keep your eyes peeled for that. That means you should open my newsletters right away when you get them. Okay, so I am going to be appearing in person again, this time in Cincinnati. So if anyone's in Cincinnati and you're going to the reader and author get-together that Lori Foster puts together, please come and see me because the book signings at the reader and author get-together are free and open to the public. And I will be doing the book signing on Friday evening, June 7th. Yes, June 7th. So come sit, or maybe it's Friday afternoon. Now I can't remember what time it is. But anyway, if you look up Reader and Author to Get Together, or RAGT as it's abbreviated, you will see the Friday book signing, and that's where I'll be. I would love to meet you there. You don't have to buy a book, just come say hi. I'm actually really excited about the RAGT because I've never been before. I've always heard amazing things about it. It's me and I think over 50 of my fellow authors will be there, along with 400 wildly enthusiastic readers. And you can imagine I love wildly enthusiastic readers. So this is going to be a great time. I am sponsoring what's called a boardroom, which means that Thursday afternoon I'll have all these activities going on in my boardroom. You get to decorate your own tiara. You get to play royalty trivia. You get to eat king cake. Get it? King, Royal Kaleva King. You get, what else? Oh, there's a raffle. There's a raffle for a cute quilted wall hanging that I purchased to support an animal rescue group, actually. So RAGT is going to be fun. Come see me at the book signing on Friday. Okay, I have 4 viewers, but only Paula is admitting to being here. So please, if you're here, just say hi in the comments because Facebook does not tell me who you are. I will see if I can get the comments going again because sometimes Facebook just doesn't make them go. Okay, so that's why I put that's why I put things like in is just to get the comments going. Okay, so that's in-person appearances. So let's talk about Royal Kaleva Luis and where it is right now. It's in the formatting stage. Hey Sharon, so glad you popped in. Wonderful to see you. Thank you for saying hi. Okay, so Royal Kaleva Luis is in what's called the formatting stage, which means that they take the Word document that has been all edited and polished to within an inch of its life and turn it into the proper formats for digital. That means Amazon Kindle in my case, for print, and then the audio folks are going to start recording it tomorrow, actually. And it's the same narrator as Royal Kaleva Gabrielle. I hope you liked him, Nick Mills. I thought he was great. So, things are moving forward. That means that Luis will actually be launched on launch day, which is June 25th. And I'll let you on a little secret. The print version may be available sooner than that, just because of various quirks of Amazon publishing and Goodreads giveaways. So I am planning to do a Goodreads giveaway of autographed print copies, and therefore I have to have the print version up on Amazon before then. So assuming that all happens, there will be a Goodreads giveaway, and I'll tell you about that at another one of these. But if you want to get your print copy early, you might be able to do that. Just saying. So my review crew, of course, got advanced reading copies of Royal Kaleva Luis, and they're starting to post their reviews on BookBub and Goodreads, because you can't yet post reviews on Amazon because the book is not released yet. But I have to admit, I've been reading these reviews, and these are all honest reviews. They don't, there are no requirements for how many stars you give my book or anything. I want you to be honest about it. And I got to admit, they make me smile. Because I love it when they pick out things that they really like in the story, because they're often things that I really liked in the story, and that makes me feel like I've accomplished what I set out to accomplish. So, for instance, if someone said that they feel like they're in the scene where Luis and Eve and various other people are watching the giant Kalevan dragons basking on rocks, and of course, that's what I want you to feel. I want you to feel that you're in the scene with the characters. So that made my heart happy. And several people have said they want Luis for themselves. And I have to admit, they're going to have to wrestle me for him because he's mine. But I love hearing that, of course, because that's exactly why I wrote him the way I did. So I'm really enjoying the reviews. And particularly the early ones, because I'm never quite sure how my readers will respond to a book. It's kind of scary to send it out for the first time. So thank you to my review crew. I really appreciate all of you. So why am I wearing this bizarre outfit? Well, for those of you who may have caught the photos on Facebook already, I went to my college reunion this past weekend, and I went to Princeton, which it's in my bio, so it's not a big secret. And Princeton has the most, shall we say, enthusiastic reunions of almost any school I know. 26,000 people come back every year for reunions. And 26,000 people march in what's called the P-Raid. Get it? Princeton Raid. And we all wear insane outfits like this. So each class has its own outfit, and they change every 5 years. So this was a 5-year reunion for me. So we got new outfits, and as you can see, they're not normal. I mean, this is a jacket. I'll stand up. So it's called a chore jacket, and mine is huge because I ordered too big a size. And all I will say about which reunion it is for me is that the print is a clue. This is a clue right here. So, yeah, a lot of orange and black. Everything's orange and black. This hat is actually from my 25th reunion, but I put the new reunion scarf over it so that it would be for this reunion, because I like the hat, frankly, and it keeps the sun out of my eyes. But I marched in the P-Raid with a sign, and we all cheered each other. All the different classes cheer each other, and it's a whole weekend of getting to see people you haven't seen in 5 years or 10 years in my case, because I missed the last 5-year reunion. And it's a lot of fun. It's exhausting. I saw an amazing presentation titled Why Ukraine Matters with Marie Yovanovitch, who is the former ambassador to Ukraine, and General Mark Milley, who was, of course, chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff until recently. So they had, kind of a high-level point of view about why Ukraine matters. So I loved that. And then, of course, I got to see all my friends. And one thing that made me particularly happy was that my classmates, some of whom are, just acquaintances, and in fact, some of whom were basically total strangers, came up to me and told me how much they loved my books. And I had no idea that many people from my class, and actually another class, I had someone come up to me and say that, read my books. So, gosh, talk about, thrilling my author's heart. That was very cool. And I always carry bookmarks around with me in my purse just because people won't remember my name, 5 minutes after I've talked to them about my books. So I always just hand them a bookmark. Well, it didn't even occur to me to stock up on bookmarks in my purse. So I had, like maybe 10, I think. And they were all gone by Saturday morning. So that was fun. That was really fun. And then the other funny thing that happened was, so we all stay in hotels, all us Princeton people, remember 26,000 of us, sort of scattered around the area. And the hotels, they welcome us with orange and black balloons and tigers on the reception desk. And then all of us are walking around in insane outfits like this, basically, the whole weekend. So I'm going down the elevator from my hotel room, and there's a man on the elevator who is not from Princeton. And he's, staring at me. And he finally says, "Can I ask you a question?" I said, "Sure." He said, "I just don't understand. Why are all you people wearing these ugly," I think he said, outfits or crazy outfits? And I just laughed, and I said, it's a form of mass hysteria, basically. But he said, "I just don't get it. I mean, you guys went to Princeton. You're supposed to be smart, and yet you all are walking around wearing these crazy outfits." And I thought, he kind of has a point. But then it made me think about the outfits and why we do wear them. I mean, part of it is, rah-rah enthusiasm for the school that they're trying to keep going because they want us to donate money, of course. But I thought there's also, to a certain extent, they're the great equalizer, right? Because, just because you went to Princeton doesn't mean that you can afford designer clothes. Now, there are lots of very successful people who, in my class, who I'm sure do afford designer clothes. But, then there are those who get their clothes from Costco, including me. I get some great stuff from Costco. So we're all wearing this. So nobody knows if you're wearing, you could be wearing a designer t-shirt, but frankly, under this jacket, how could you tell it was a designer t-shirt? You really can't. And nobody would be looking at it. They're looking at the weird jackets. So I thought, in a way, it's kind of wonderfully egalitarian that everybody from all walks of life who comes back to Princeton, we all look the same, right? That's kind of cool. So now I have a whole different point of view on these crazy outfits. Okay, so enough of Princeton, because reunions are over now. I won't be going back for 5 years probably, because I only go every 5 years. That's about all I can do. I'm an introvert, and having to talk to all those people, as much as I love them all, is exhausting. It's just exhausting. And I missed Raoul, frankly, because I'm working on Raoul's book now, of course. So, all right, so I want to talk about sale books, because this is your last chance to get them, because the sale ends at the end of this month. So again, random selection that my publisher has put on sale. So The Place I Belong, which is the last book in the Whisper Horse series. The Hacker and the Agent, which are books 2 and 3 of the Consultant series. And these are all on sale for different prices. That's why I'm not putting you prices. And they're on sale on Kindle, not in print. Although you never know, sometimes the print is on sale. But they don't tell me that. And then all the books in the Second Glances series, including the novella, which is only digital, so that's why it's in this weird format that I'm holding up. So this is actually the first book. The novella is the first, kicks off the Second Glances series. So grab those while they're still on sale, because they won't be on sale much longer. And I think that's pretty much all I have to say, except that next week's live will be canceled because I will be in Cincinnati at the Reader Author Get-Together, hanging out with, as I said, 400 wildly enthusiastic readers and some really fun authors too. So thank you all for stopping in. Paula and Sharon, I appreciate it. It was so nice to see you here. And I will see you in 2 weeks. And thanks for coming at 7, guys. Sorry about having to shift it back. Something came up that I just couldn't avoid. So I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me at 7 instead of at 2. And I'll be back in 2 weeks. Bye.